we are going to explain about passive voice when we have to talk it or write in simple present or in simple past. We have to take note about this. When we are talking in active voice or passive voice, the structure in active is gonna be first of all the subject, then the verb, and finally the object. In passive, it's in the other way. I mean, first of all, it's gonna be the object, then the verb, and finally the subject. Here is the structure to doing passive voice with simple present. Am, is, are, plus past participle. Here is an example with active in present, in simple present. The movie fascinates me. We can detect that the movie is the subject, fascinates is the verb, me is gonna be the object. We have these sentences in passive. I am fascinated by the movie. First of all, it's gonna be I am, it's gonna be the object. Fascinate with the past participle, the verb, id, it's gonna be the verb. By the movie, it's gonna be the subject. This is how a passive voice works. First of all, object, verb, and subject. Then we have here the structure for the simple past. Was, were, plus past participle. Inactive, again. The movie bored me. The movie is gonna be the subject. Bored is gonna be the verb. Me is gonna be the object. In passive, we say, I was bored by the movie. I, it's gonna be hi. And again, I'm going to explain how to use passive voice, but now it's gonna be with the present continuous and the past continuous. This is the structure for the present continuous. Am, is, are, close, begin, close, past participle. Here's an example, active. I am helping Sharon. In past, it's gonna be Shannon. Is begin, it is always, we have to use begin. Help with id by me. Again, subject, verb, object, object, verb, subject. With past continuous, the structure is was, were, begin, close, past participle. Here's an example with active. I was cleaning the bathroom. With the passive, it's gonna be the bathroom. Was, begin, again, begin. We have to use that all the time. Clean it with id by me. Subject, verb, and object. Object, verb, and subject. And that's all for present continuous and past continuous in passive voice.
To present the passive voice from present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect. First, from start, always we have the subject plus have or has, depend the subject, and the auxiliary been plus the verb in past participle. And I'm going to give you an example. For the active sentence, we use I have mailed the gift. But when we use this in passive, we change the gift subject has been and mailed, the verb in past participle, by me. And now I'm going to present the past perfect. That is the similar situation. First, the subject plus have been. Have is in past, been is the auxiliary, plus the verb in past participle too. For example, from active, Steven, subject, have direct the movie. To past, to passive, the movie, subject, have been direct by Steven. And now, future perfect. Start with subject again, and will have been is in future auxiliary will have been, and plus the verb in past participle too. For example, inactive. John, the subject, will have finished the project next month. To passive, the project, the subject, will have been finished by John the next month. That is a complement, and that's all. Present the topic that passing voice in future tenses. First, I will start with will, and then I will to pass with going to. Always we start with the subject. For example, I will mail the gift. The subject plus will be plus the verb in past participle. From active to passive is like that. The gift subject will be mailed by me. And the verb is in past participle, and by me substitute I. And then I'm going to present the going to. First is the subject signs always, plus is or are depend the subject, and plus going to be, plus the verb in past participle. Okay, this is the example. From active, I am going to make the cake. To passive, the cake subject is going to be plus made, because it's in past participle the verb make to made, plus by me. That is the complement, and that's all.
Hi, I'm going to talk about will and going to. But first, I want to start telling you with will. We use will when you are not certain about something, and we generally use I hope, I think, probably, I believe. One important part is that we use will when we are talking about far future, when we talk and we make a decision at that time, and it's a general prediction, okay? I have two examples here. I will get a job and you will better if you get more practice, okay? It's probably. And now I'm going to tell you about be going to. We use be going to when you are sure about something, because you based on predictions, okay? You have already decided, and it's when in a near future, okay? And here I have one example. I'm going to have a business meeting, okay? You are sure that you are going to have a meeting of business. That's all for me. Thank you so much.
Hi, we're going to talk about present future tense. For this topic, we're going to use this formula: inactive and in passive voice. Inactive. Sharon will invite Tom to her party. We're using this formula. Sharon, model and subject, will invite Tom to her party, and we're using past participle, lie in passive. Tom will be invited to the party by Sharon. After, we're going to view past models, and it's like the same formula. Model plus have been plus past participle. In passive, we use past participle. The verbs should have been learned by the students. And in active, we use the students first because it's the subject. Should have learned the verbs.